Greetings everyone, this is Walk, Ride, Fly, joining in from Union Square, Lower Manhattan, New York City. Greetings everyone. Today is July 7th, 2022. It is a beautiful Sunday, and I believe the temperature is like, let's see, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Not bad. Cheers to you, Jason. How are you doing? Ike is here from Germany. Greetings to you, Ike. And Monica E. I only see 3 people for some reason. All right, let me adjust the camera here just a second. Oops. There we go. All right, friends, so today we are going to explore Lower Manhattan. So we're going to check out Union Square, possibly Washington Square Park, and then everything in between. I'm going to share all my favorite coffee shops, bakeries, hotels, all that good stuff, per usual. All right. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot that I'm gonna need to see or find on my way to different places. Hi Michelle, how you doing? Greetings to you, Adam, from West Virginia. I've only been to Virginia. I don't know what life is like in West Virginia, but I would like to visit though. All right, so we have a couple of markets here. You know what? Before we go too far, let's go to Union Square. Check out a couple of the stores, a couple of the shops. Greetings to you, Renee, from Virginia. What's up? And we have Wader Santos from Brazil. Brazil. Oi, Brazil. I'm doing all right. A little lethargic today, but I'm good. Probably gonna get coffee. I'll be good. Once I get my coffee, I'll be good. I hope everybody's doing good. How are you doing, Michelle? All right, this is also one of the many, I should say, markets in New York City where you can buy some good books at a cheap price, and also some old books as well. Old books that you might not easily find in stores and also online. They even have like National Geographic stuff. They got a lot of good stuff. Greetings to you, Fiore. Joe Love, Da.org Rock. Natasha, Linda. Greetings to you. Hi, Rob. Just checking in from hot Houston, 105. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I can't complain. I guess, you know what I mean? I guess if you are in 105, I can't complain because today's a beautiful day here. Humidity is very low. Yeah, temperature is like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's not hot at all. No humidity, nothing. There's a little bit of humidity, but like it's nothing, non-existent. Wow, 105 in Houston, and I know Houston gets very, very humid too. Is it like 105 with humidity or without humidity? Unbelievable. Birmingham close-up. Is that you really? I see you. Evening, Rob. How's the English accent coming along? Well, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It just depends on the time of the day. If I had a good cup of coffee, it gets better. If not, then it's terrible. All right. So by the way, friends, wait a minute. What in the world is this? So, wait a minute. What does it say? New York City, nature scene. Oh, nature scene. All right. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing right now? Greetings to you, Alfred Close. Greetings. All right, so yeah, this is one of the markets in the city where you can buy art, interact with artists, because this neighborhood is home to a lot of creative people, creative artists, musicians, in general, just creative minds. Jewelers, designers, collectors. So yeah, if you want to buy some unique gift in New York City while visiting New York City, I would highly recommend the Union Square Market. They have a lot of interesting things, and you can meet a lot of interesting people as well. See, they also got New York City original ceramic photo tiles. I've never seen this before. Look at that. Look at that. How beautiful is this? Imagine. Jay, hey, did you go to the Italian Fest in Brooklyn, Williamsburg? No, I did not. I did not hear about it. You know, the thing in New York City is that there's a lot going on every weekend, every day. So it's kind of difficult to keep up. You know what I mean? It's just so difficult to keep up. So you might hear like, you know, about like the main events, you know, here and there, but unless you like take the time to like make a schedule, write everything that's going on in the city, it's difficult to keep up. But I would have loved to go to that one because, you know, I love Italian pastries, I love gelato, I love coffee. So it would have been fantastic, but hey, unfortunately, I did not get a chance to go. I forget how humid it gets in the city. Well, the East Coast in general, we've had a cooler spring in Seattle. Yeah, so yeah, it gets humid over here, but I don't think it's as bad as Houston though. I've only been to Houston once, so I don't remember really, but I don't think it gets as bad as Houston. Houston is pretty bad. All right, let's step in here, say hello to Abe Lincoln. Over here, listen to some music, look at some happy people, happy Sunday. Wait a minute, did I forget something? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right, let's see what's going on. Greetings to you, Darrell. Have a seat, maybe listen to some music, I don't know. All right, if anybody want to say hello to Abe Lincoln, there we go. .org Rock, thank you for your walks. I'm originally from New York City. Nice. I don't get back nearly enough. It's great to see the changes in the city. How long have you been in? How long have you lived outside of New York City? Greetings to you, Auntie Samantha's Treasures. Oh, Jay is saying it's today. Check it out. But I'm like way too far from Williamsburg though. I'm in Lower Manhattan. Brooklyn is a bit far away, so it would take me forever to get there. All right, let me show you a little bit of this beautiful, beautiful park. This is Union Square Park. They also have free Wi-Fi, just FYI. But to be honest with you, I would not recommend this park late at night. It's not a good place to hang out late at night. During the day, beautiful, fantastic, lovely. How you doing? As you can see. But late at night, not so much. Not so much. Well, hello, birdie. How you doing? Are you having a lovely Sunday? Are you having a lovely Sunday? Can I talk to you for a second? Hello, hello. How you doing? Why are you running? Why are you running? I want to say hello. How you doing? Are you leaving me? All right. Guess you don't want to talk. Tory Day, what's going on, my man? Thank you so much for the super chat, for the first super chat of the day. Thank you so much, Tori Day. I appreciate you. All right, I wanted to show you the flagpole here. That's what I was inching towards. This beautiful, beautiful flagpole. Oh, you can't see the flag, unfortunately. All right, let's keep going. Greetings to you, Jessica, Bruno, and we have Hassan, Terrell, Mike. What a distinguished gentleman. Absolutely, Viviana. That is absolutely correct. I know Birmingham does not agree with me, but I sure am a distinguished gentleman. Well, it depends on the time of the day. But otherwise, I really am distinguished. All right, let's go to the dog park, say hello to some pool dogs. Let's see what they're up to. Let's see. All right, if you have a, how you doing? If you have a dog, you can come here. There we go. Hello, sir. Greetings to you, Robert. Greetings, greetings. All right, they don't have that many dogs today. All right, you know what? Let's go and check out a couple of French bakeries that I know in the neighborhood that I haven't been to for ages.
I could have spent the whole day. I was like, all right, next time we're like staying in the TV hotel because I can pay the stuff.
Hello, my friend. I'm Alex from Medellin, Colombia. Love that your channel's growing day by day. You deserve it. I follow you from the first days. Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. Angela Johnson. Hi, Rob. Enjoying the Sunday walk. Thanks. Anytime. Absolutely. Oh, man. I love Medellin. I didn't know I have fans in Medellin. That's good to know. I've been to Medellin. I had a chance to go to Pueblito Paisa as well. Guatapé. It's pretty good. I loved it. One thing that I liked about Medellin is the people. The people were very warm, very friendly, very nice, very respectful. You know, even though I didn't know any Spanish, like, I mean, I know a little bit of Spanish, obviously, you know, just, you know, communication level, just basic. But yeah, they would literally just go out of their way to help me with anything, like in terms of direction, in terms of like, you know, food, you know, how I can't eat certain things. So they would literally go out of their way to help me out, to translate, you know, to understand my needs, to know what I'm looking for. Man, I went to, you know, Bogota as well, Cartagena. But I don't know, the people of Medellin, man, amazing people, really, really amazing people. So yeah, nowadays, like, you know, or anytime I should say, if I meet somebody from Medellin and if they need help, I'm like, I'm there. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help you out. Yeah, so I do hope to go back to Medellin one day. Hopefully someday soon. All right, friends, so right now I'm on East 14th Street and the University Place. Hello, big, huge, and hola desde Chile. Where in Chile, Santiago? All right, just so you know, friends, Union Square is also home to NYU. Most of the NYU buildings, departments are near Union Square, just FYI, including student housing. So you'll see a lot of NYU signs in this neighborhood. just like Washington Square Park. Hey, Henry and Renee, how did I forget about you? So we have a place called Little Italy Pizza. I don't know how good it is, but it looks decent. There's a lot out eating, so I'm assuming it's maybe decent. Okay, let's go down this way because I want to show you a few things. And we have somebody from Argentina. Greetings. Alfred Close is asking, Rob, are you planning any trips in the near future? Not anytime soon, to be honest with you. Not anytime soon. I had a big trip a couple of months ago. I mean, as you remember, it was in Portugal. I was in Milan. I was in London. So yeah, not anytime soon. I would love to, but I don't think it's going to be possible anytime soon. All right, friends. One of my favorite places to get hot chocolate, hot cocoa, is this place right here, Blue Strips. They got some delicious, spicy hot cocoa, hot chocolate, especially on a cold day. This is a good place to stop by because they have great options. And Tabonet is a Mediterranean restaurant. It's a very good one, actually. If you have a chance, stop by. It's not really like, you know, a high-end, you know, sit-down restaurant. You could just, you know, grab to go or just, you know, find a seat and eat. That's the type of places that I like most of the time, where you don't have to like dress up, make a reservation or anything, where you can just walk in at any time, find some decent food. And those are, you know, those are the type of places that I do my best to recommend. As you guys might be coming here to the city as tourists, you're probably not going to have a whole lot of time to sit down and eat food, right? Or make a reservation. You might be able to, but not always. Come to Hawaii. I would love to come to Hawaii. Because lately I've been seeing a lot of pictures, videos from Hawaii, and sometimes I'm like, is this Bali? And then I look it up. It's actually in Hawaii. But how expensive is Hawaii? Hawaii is a bit, you know, far away from where we are. I think if I was in California, it would have been a lot easier. But how's life in general? I know it's a bit more expensive than New York. But in your opinion, what is it like? Is it expensive? Because I know even like making $85,000 in Hawaii is like nothing, right? It's like San Francisco. You make $85,000 a year, it's like, so what? Not a big deal, right? What is this place? Oh, there we go, my friends. I had heard about this bakery right here. When you got the idea to this content, walking around with the camera, great idea. Oh, I used to, I don't know if you know, well, I've been traveling for some time, right? For a couple of years now. And I've always wanted to share content, but I didn't know how. I just, you know, wanted to like share, you know, whatever I was, you know, wherever I was going, the cities that I, you know, was traveling to. But then, no, I'm not going in. Go ahead. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, so and then I had a chance to come across Action Kid's channel, and he inspired me to do the same. He pretty much, you know, did it like just in New York for most of the years. But yeah, so I wanted to just like, you know, go travel to different cities and, you know, show different aspects of different cities from my perspective, from my experience. So yeah, Action Kid inspired me to have a camera, to hold a camera and explore different things, different places. But right now I'm actually just a little intrigued by what they have over here. So Moussi Boucher's watermelon jelly with shiso foam, seasonal soufflé, Earl Grey soufflé. What do they have here? You know what? Let's go check it out. I'd heard about this place, but right, it doesn't look like they have a great selection, but I guess the main attraction is like different styles of food they cook. But it kind of looks like maybe a mix between Korean, Japanese, and French, from what I've looked. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's purely French. In any case, let's keep going. How you doing, Christina Comley? Greetings. Auntie Samantha is saying, yes, you can stay at my beach house. Whoa, nice. A beach house would be nice. I'm not a beach person, but I know you guys have a lot of coffee shops. Maybe I'll explore the coffee shops, the downtown area. Maybe sit in the rain somewhere in Hawaii. That would be nice. Let's go down this way. Birmingham close-up. I want to show you something. I want to show you something that you might like. Something that you might find intriguing. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Joshua Collins is saying first time interacting, but I haven't missed a live stream. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. Very nice seeing you all. It's not always possible, you know, to go live, but when I do, I like it. I enjoy it. I get to explore the city and I get to share it with you, you know. What do they have here? This is a little Merci Market and Catering. It looks like they have a lot of chocolates, a lot of items from France, Italy. See, we have a little bit of Britain over here too. You saw that, right? Birmingham close up. And to my left is the Cardozo Law School, Yeshiva University. The Brookdale Center from Yeshiva University. All right, see what that guy's doing, friends? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? A bunch of bottles. So some people actually make a decent amount of money collecting bottles. Because in New York City, if you collect bottles and take them to a recycling center, they give you about 10 cents per bottle. So if you have a decent amount of bottles, if you go around the city, pick up some bottles, you can make some, you know, some decent money depending on how many times you do it a week, how many collections you do per trip, you know.
I'm like, God forbid
I know some people who make like $300-400 because I literally just randomly talk to these people, and yeah, some of them make about $300-400 a week, and apparently there's some people who make thousands of dollars every week. They pretty much do it full time, and they make about $1,000 a week. That's crazy to me. So it just depends. So one man's trash is another man's treasure, literally. Especially in New York. But in New Jersey, it doesn't work that way. If it's trash, it's trash. Nobody's going to give you any money. Alfred Close, did you ask a question? A nice little trip to Montreal would be nice. Oh, that would be nice. Montreal would be very nice, my friend, because actually, Montreal is one of the cities that like motivated me to see, you know, different parts of the world, because that was literally my first trip, you know, to, I mean, I've been to other countries before that, but then Montreal just opened my mind. It just, you know, introduced me to a whole new world. It was like a little French enclave, you know, within Canada. It was completely different, you know? Just, you know, different language, different culture, different history, different art. Just everything was so different. I was like, wow. It's like, it's not even that far from New York City. It's not even like an hour and a half from New York City, you know, on a plane. And I'm like, I did not even look into it until maybe later in life.
But I feel like
All right, here is a residence hall for NYU students. Like I said, there's a lot of NYU buildings here. So yeah, in any case, that opened my eyes, you know. If I'm like, you know, stuck in one place and don't explore, that means I don't get to learn anything. I'd be living the same mundane life day in and day out. So yeah, Montreal is a place that opened my mind, and I told myself I would be back one day, but that one day has been so many years. So yeah, if I could go to Montreal, that would be fantastic. That would be fun, exciting. Cindy Mondeli, greetings to you. Alex Mondeli, to both of you. Greetings. So yeah, Montreal would be, I think, to be honest, like I could go to Montreal for a weekend. If I could get a good deal, I would go to Montreal, you know, on a weekend. But the problem nowadays, the biggest problem, hey, let me show you something here. Have you guys heard of Forbes? This is the Forbes media office on 5th Avenue in Lower Manhattan. There it is. So yeah, the problem nowadays is that hotels have become very expensive. It's, you know, almost difficult to find a deal. And I'm that kind of person, you know, who doesn't have the opportunity to plan in advance. I usually just do it at the last minute, you know, try to find deals, you know, whatever works. Wherever I can find a good deal, you know. So yeah, I looked it up actually a few weeks ago, just, you know, because one of my friends, you know, who went there with me was like, hey, Montreal prices have gone up. I was like, hey dude, all right, let me check it out. So I looked it up. The same hotels where we stayed are like 3-4 times the price. All right, friends, we got to take a moment here. That white car that you see right there, that is a California license plate. As it happens all the time, there's at least one California license plate on this show every single time, at least one. In any case, yeah, so the prices have like tripled. The price of hotels and everything else tripled in only a couple of years. How crazy is that? So I was like, oh, nope, never mind. I'm not going to Montreal, never mind. Changed my mind. So yeah, prices might go down maybe in October, maybe at the end of September, possibly. We'll see. Inflation, not just inflation. I think it's just high demand, because inflation is what, 10% maybe at the most, right? Like on average, at the most is like what, 10%? So yeah, there's more to it than just inflation. High demand, it's high demand. You know, there's a pent-up demand for traveling that's been going on for the last year or so. Because during COVID, everybody was locked up. Nobody could go anywhere. But now, even with the high prices of flights, hotels, the demand is most of the time that they have now, with whatever resources they have, you know. Wait a minute, did I miss something here? Oh, you know what? Let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick. You know what? Maybe later. Maybe another time. Let's go to Washington Square Park for now. So yeah, there's a pent-up demand from the COVID years, from lockdown, and of course inflation and peak season. A combination of all those, but the prices, man, the prices are all at another level, to be honest. I mean, I understand maybe like, you know, 30%, maybe 40% increase Most of these places are like triple, like 3 times more, sometimes 4 times more. It's crazy. All right, NYPD in action. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what these guys are up to. Probably taking some orders from the main guy, from the sergeant, from the deputy. Rob, there are rooms for 151 a night right now. They are available. Where? In Montreal? Greetings to you, Abix girl. Greetings. There are deals. What about flights? There was a time where when flights to Montreal were like $40, $45 one way. But that's like during the cold season. But even then, 45 is pretty good. I wish it was 45 right now. Tory Day, are you watching? My man Tory Day, what's going on? Lots of talent, lots of activities.
Yeah.
Jumping in the pool would be amazing right now. I wish I could jump in. That looks very tempting, right? Usman Hussein from the UK. Greetings. Watching, thinking, planning. What's going on, Mighty Wolf?
Everybody wants to be a model. Fuck that shit, I study Aristotle. Get a degree and the debt will follow. I don't give a fuck, my feelings hollow. Even if I was broke, I would never borrow. And even if the world blows to bits, I know that I'll wake up tomorrow. It seems that I missed the mark. Driving the car in this double park.
You can get flights that are bad between 2 places, 45. That's gone. I think you could put together a nice weekend without waiting once. That would be nice, but that would be nice, but I don't know. Last time we went to Montreal, we ended up spending a lot of money without even realizing it. We ended up spending a whole lot of money. Rapid, yes, I am. I'm reading the chat. I'm looking around, trying to show you the best things. You know, making sure I'm staying alert, you know. Oh, yeah. I am reading your comments. Not every comment, obviously, but as much as I can. All right, that girl is talented, but I don't know why she was cussing. Like, every word is a cuss word. I'm like, girl. I hope not. Are you talking about the girl? No, the girl was just like cussing the whole time. She's like, F this, F that, F this, F that, you know? So this is where the artists, the creatives, the designers, the cool kids hang out, as you can see. It's a lovely, lovely place. And the weather couldn't be any better, to be honest with you. It's such a good day. Now, they got some weird stuff over here. Dolls, shoes, jeans. What the hell?
Or you can do it now. And I found out later on the day that he gave up.
Harvey, is that French? Auntie Samantha's Treasures. Which one? Which one? Which one are you asking? Alright, looks like there's a tour guide here doing some tours. Anybody from France right now? Anybody watching? From France? We do have a little bit of Arc de Triomphe. We got everything in New York City, my friend. Ooh, he fell. That's not. Ooh, that gotta hurt. That has to hurt. Ooh wee, absolutely, Valerie. We got a little bit of French over here. We got a little bit of everything. I mean, it's New York City, right? Arc de Triomphe. Every time I say Arc de Triomphe, French people are like, no, 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 that is not the way you say it. That is not right. Dude, what is this kid doing? He just continues slamming himself to the ground. Oh yeah, just so you know, French, this park closes at 12 a.m. The main reason being there have been a lot of unsavory activities in this neighborhood, especially at this park late at night. So they've been closing it at 12 a.m. with lots and lots of police presence, as you can see. Lots of NYPD deployed left and right. Let's go down this way. And if you have kids, you can bring them to the playground. Maybe leave them here. Go have a good time at the main park with the adults, you know. That's absolutely right. I like that actually. Soul Train After Dark is saying when you fall, get right back up. See, I hear a lot of French. Until you get it right. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. You gotta keep trying, trying, right? And right across the street is another building for the NYU Law School, one of the best law schools in the country, by the way. One of the best. And also, if you want to buy some vintage stuff, used clothes, this is a good market for that. This is a good place for that because usually there's a big market for vintage items. And as you can see, the other side is like chaotic, crazy, lots going on. And then on this side, it is super quiet. Not a whole lot going on. All right, let's go say hi to the birds. Greetings to you, Stephen Barrier. Greetings, greetings. Bonjour, oui. What are they eating? I don't see any food. You guys see any grains? Anything? Wheat? I don't see anything. I know they don't eat grass. Flight Hub is saying 335 New York to Montreal. Oh my God, 335 just to Montreal? I think for $100 more, I could go to Paris, maybe $200 more. I can be in Paris, say oui oui, and eat some croissant, millefeuille, some brioche. Oh yeah, Des, you're right. It could be insects or some worms or something, yeah. I'm trying to see what they're eating. I don't see anything. But in any case, $335, see what I mean? So there was a point where flight from New York to Montreal was at like $45 one way, so about like 85, you know, 90 round trip. 335. That's crazy. Yeah, so if you play music too, I mean, if you play instruments, if you are a musician, I would highly encourage you to come to either Union Square or Washington Square Park because you can meet a lot of up-and-coming artists. You can meet up with a lot of like-minded people, connect with a lot of like-minded people. Tory Day, this is for you as well. If you want to come to the city, or if you come to the city, you must hang out at Union Square or Washington Square Park. Aida Santos is saying, hello Rob, it's raining here in Puerto Rico for me. It's an amazing weather. Is it humid though? If it's not humid, I think rain would be amazing right now because also in New York City, we haven't had a good rain for some time. So it'd be nice. Tory Day saying you could always catch Mega bus to Montreal, or worst case, hitchhike. Oh, I am not hitchhiking, my friend. No bueno. But mega bus, how long does it take? Like 20 hours? Maybe a full day? Because mega bus to DC is about 6 hours, 6.5. So I would assume mega bus to Canada would be a full day. All right, and also friends, if you like people watching while you drink coffee, eat some gelato, bakery, drinks, food, whatever, this is also a good spot. If you want to see how New Yorkers live, how New Yorkers interact, go about their day, this is a good park to sit down, chill, relax, and just people watch. Okay, as you can see, hundreds of people are just sitting here and doing people watching. That's what they're doing. People watching is a full-time activity sometimes, especially on the weekends. If you have a lot of free time, people watching is not a bad idea, especially in New York. You get to see a lot of interesting people doing interesting things. Mega bus from New York City to Buffalo took 6 hours, and to Toronto 8. Okay, so for us it would be like maybe 14 hours. One thing that I hate about taking the bus to like a destination, maybe that's a bit far away, is that if there's a traffic, if there's traffic or if there's an accident or something like that, it takes 2-3 times. It takes about 2 to 3 times more to get to that destination. Yeah, so there was a time, when I took no, actually it wasn't Mega Bus, it was Greyhound, same thing, or very similar. So I took Greyhound, and it literally took 14 hours to get from New York City to DC. The main reason being there was an accident somewhere along the way, and we were stuck in traffic. We couldn't exit, the freeway. We were stuck literally for 14 hours in the bus. We couldn't leave. We couldn't change directions. We couldn't take a shortcut. Nothing. Literally nothing. So it took 14 hours to get from the... After that day, I was like, never, ever, ever, ever again will I take a bus to any destination that's further away than an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Never again. Amtrak is good, yes. The problem with Amtrak is you have to book in advance. You have to be able to book way in advance. So let's say if you wanted to go to DC from New York City, you can get a ticket for, I would say $40. No more than $40 unless they change the price in the last couple of months. You could even get like a business class seat, a nice seat for $70. The problem with those tickets is they are sold out way in advance, so you would have to book at least a month or two in advance to guarantee a seat. That's the only problem. That's the only caveat. Other than that, that is the best way to get to DC. It only takes 3 hours or 3.5, depending on the type of train. It wouldn't take more than that. So yeah. If there's a chance to take, to take the train to Montreal, that would be fantastic. I don't know if there is one, but if there is, that would be fantastic. And if you book it in advance, my friends, you are gonna have a good time and a good trip. All right, let me show you something because I forgot to show you something earlier. So I'm gonna show it to you right now, and then we are gonna head out because we have seen enough of this park, I think. We have seen a good amount of this park. Sally Cipio, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Taking it one day at a time, all right. How much is it to go to Chicago by Amtrak? I have no idea. I've never been to Chicago. I have no idea. There you go. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing right now? This might be a good time to take a screenshot. Get a horse ride to Montreal. That's hilarious. That would be the cheapest way, possibly. That would possibly be the cheapest way. That would definitely be the cheapest way to go to Montreal. That's funny. All right, let's see what these people are selling. A lot of jewelry, crystal stuff, chakra stuff. I don't know anything about this stuff, but oh, no. I did not mean to show that, friends. That is not PG. That's not PG friendly. There's a lot of unsavory, unfriendly, family unfriendly things over here at this park. All right, lots of artists doing their art, drawing. Yeah, there's a lot of unsavory, non-kosher stuff. And just so you know too, sometimes they might have, wait a minute, what is that guy doing? So sometimes they might have concerts going on here at Washington Square Park. So you might be lucky and catch a nice concert at the park, depending on the time of the day, depending on the season. And sometimes they do like random interviews like this one right there. What keeps you going? What keeps you going, friends? They do like some random interviews like this one. Yeah, that dude on a bike, right? I'm like, what is going on here? Maybe if you put $1 or something. Let's see what he's doing. All right, let me see if I have $1. Let me see if I have $1. And in New York, it's very customary. If you enjoy a show, if you look at something, if you are entertained, it's always polite and respectful to give something, whatever you can. That's why sometimes they get pissed off when you just like, spend time looking, enjoying, and being, anyways, you're good. Being entertained, and then you don't contribute anything. Washington Square Park is better suited for walk, ride, fly, after dark edition. That's right. If I had an after dark edition, I think it would be fantastic. But
he said stop looking.
Yeah, he said stop looking. All right. I just gave him $1. So I guess if you give him $1, he just honks. I don't know.
You know how he doing that?
I have no idea. I'm not trying to figure it out.
I had so many questions. Maybe if we put money in there, he'll answer our questions.
Oh, I just put $1, so I think all he does is just like honk or something.
It?
Yeah, he just dings it, I think.
He don't tell you how he's doing that?
I doubt it. Because everybody else is going to do it then,
Oh, you're not even lying. Fuck around and come out here with your own bike.
Exactly. It's New York. Everybody's going to copy everybody. He's there all the time, to be honest. Oh, he's saying come back. He wants them to take a picture or something. That's awesome. That's hilarious. No, he's not gonna tell anybody to about his secret, right? He's gonna keep it to himself. Otherwise, everybody else is gonna do it. That's fabulous, though. So if you give him $1, just give him $1. He just like rings the bell. I don't know the. Oh man, I gotta figure this out. It's gonna bother me. Please be kind. Don't touch. I don't know why anybody would touch anything. Eva, greetings to you from, Greece, right? Were you the one who told me about that restaurant, what it means? That new restaurant? Yeah, and always be careful here, friends. Be careful. Whenever you are at Union Square, Washington Square Park, be extra careful. A lot of crazy things happen at this park and at Union Square, so be careful. All right, I think that's enough. I think that's good enough. Let's keep going. What a cool guy. So yeah, if you give him $1, he like moves a little bit, you know, he rings the bell, he dings it, that's it. DS. Hello, Rob. You might have to wait till he has to get off and go home to find out. That's a good idea, but do I have time to wait? Should we wait? I bet he like waits until everybody is gone so that nobody copies the secret.
Should go to the NYC.
All right, friends, so that building right there, another NYU building. Most of these buildings are actually part of the law school, and some of them are dorms, student housing, but to the most part, it's part of the law school. All right. The rats are lurking just below the surface. I know, this park has a lot of rats, way too many rats, especially late at night. This is like the meeting. So daytime, it's like a lot of humans, right? And then at night, it's a lot of rats at this park. Hello, sir. Oh yeah, I forgot, Christine. That's your alma mater. That's right. Do you miss it? Yeah, a couple of my cousins went to NYU as well. So, you know what? One of these days, maybe I'll do a video just, you know, on NYU. The problem with NYU is like, you know, the campus is spread out throughout the city. It's not like, you know, the other, you know, universities in the city where, you know, they have like one main location. That's not the case. You know, NYU is just spread out throughout the city. You know, different departments are in different parts of the city. So it kind of makes it difficult to show NYU. But yeah, maybe one of these days I'll do my. Thank you. Maybe I got some coins. I don't know about $1. All right, bro.
I'm just trying to get home.
Anytime. Oh, my bad.
No, you good.
All right. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, so it kind of makes it difficult, you know, to show NYU, but I do love NYU though. See that building right there is part of NYU as well. Ay Rivas, no, it's not humid at all. It is fantastic. The weather is fantastic. It couldn't get any better than this. It cannot get better than this. This is NYU as well. This is for you, Christine. Your alma mater. Bringing some nostalgia. Yes, it is very spread out now, more than ever before I was there. You know, because I feel like a lot of the universities, not just in New York, but throughout the country, are competing for dominance. So NYU, just like Columbia, is one of the largest property owners in the city. So they have been buying properties left and right in every neighborhood, expanding. How you doing? And you know, just pretty much like kicking people out from, especially like government, government housing and so on. They they've been owning a lot of properties, just buying properties, bringing or fronting a lot of money. So yeah, I don't know when you graduated, but in the last couple of years, a lot of the universities in New York City have been expanding. Let me show you what makes Washington Square Park, Washington Square Park. Me too, Christine Conley. I have a lot of issue with that one. The funny thing is they keep asking for money, right? They keep asking for donations. They keep asking for help. Oh, we need money for research. We need money for this. We need money for that. But then they keep buying the most expensive buildings in the city. They spend billions, buying expensive properties. I'm like, what's the logic behind that? And then, they charge students, full price. They barely give out any scholarships. Like, why? I mean, you are an educational institution. You are there to build future minds, the leaders of tomorrow. Why are you in the business of expansion? Why are you in the business of buying properties, accumulating wealth? Some of these universities, if you look at their endowment funds are like in billions. Like, I believe Harvard has about 35? Last I checked, they have 35 billion in their endowment fund. That's like the GDP of maybe like 5, 6, maybe 7 small countries. Anyway, I could go on and on about that topic, but I need to get my coffee and then go back to sanity. I don't want to ramble about this topic. There's better things to do. Another NYU building. Yeah, this is part of NYU, by the way. Just so you guys know, these buildings are part of NYU. And anybody from France?
Facts, yo.
And the funny thing about Harvard is that Les Maisons François, the little French house of the New York University. Oh yeah, Harvard, the crazy thing about Harvard is that, people donate like 40, 50 million dollars. A lot of wealthy people give like 50, 60, 70. There was, what's his name? Paul Hansen, I believe, from Goldman Sachs. He gave $400 million a couple of years ago. $400 million to Harvard. I'm like, how many tuitions you could have paid with that money? How many kids you could have helped? You could have, helped them be debt-free, graduating debt-free. But what do I know? So if you look at this, friends, that is NYU building. Those are students. I think they're just checking out the dorms, getting ready for fall. That is NYU. The building next to it is NYU. If you go all the way down on the left side, it's all NYU buildings. And to my right is NYU. Next to that is NYU. So it's all NYU over here. All right, and then the building to the left is the language department. That's NYU as well. Of course, this one is NYU too. They, and then, sometimes they buy these, historical landmarks, like, historical buildings that are worth a fortune. And then here they have the University Place, NYU Arts and Science building. Very beautiful though. Definitely beautiful. All right, let's sneak the camera. City College is a fine school for most people, absolutely, and the CUNYs too, and the other ones. Yeah, sometimes it's about the prestige, the name, but at the end of the day, it's all the same thing. All right, I'm going this way because I want to show you a couple of my favorite spots, and I need to get some coffee. I need to get energized. Oh, let me show you something too. So to my right is NYU building as well. The one right next to the one that I showed you, right next to the language department is the Cantor Film Center over there. There's a few things here. I have a couple of family members who went to NYU, so I'm pretty familiar with the campus. Also the campus in Brooklyn as well. Their engineering department is in Brooklyn. All right, let's keep going. No more NYU. That was just for Christine. All right, friends. Is everybody having a good time? What's going on? Are you enjoying the trip today? Dare I say, next generation of communist Marxists being fed garbage propaganda. That's funny. All right, let's talk about coffee, pastries, and things that matter to us. Things that make us happy. Things that put a smile on our faces. Let's talk about travel, New York. Oh, I thought it was Maluma for a second. I thought that guy was Maluma. All right, friends. One of the things I love to do besides talking about random stuff is getting some coffee. All right, so Madman Espresso is one of my favorite spots to get espresso, obviously, and also to get some focaccia, some delicious bakeries. All right, friends. So let me get something here. How you doing, my man? Are you open? Yes. Thank you. Ooh. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna get espresso macchiato. Regular milk? Yes. Awesome. I was gonna get pastries, but I was like, maybe not right now. Oh, Christine, I have a lot of favorites, to be honest with you. Not just one. All right. The price is not bad either. It's like $3.81.
You're gonna want to flip your card around.
Oh. All right. All right, friends. There we go. And in New York, it's customary to add a little bit of tip to the price. All right. I'm gonna enter the PIN. I don't need to show you that. All right, so the total came to $4.38. There we go, no receipt. You don't have honey by any chance, do you?
Honey, no, we don't.
No? Okay, it's all right, I'll get some sugar. Jonas, yes, this is near Washington Square Park. That is correct. Thank you, my friend. What about water? Cup of water. Thank you. A little bit of ice. Is the coffee still good? I haven't been here for ages. Is the coffee good still?
The drip coffee?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't been here for a while, so that's what I was asking. Alex Mandeli, Cindy Mandeli, see? I got some Vespa, as you can see. There's always time for coffee. B. Brown, that is absolutely right. Anytime is a good time for coffee. Anytime is a good time for gelato, pastries, you know? It could be 3 a.m. in the morning. Any day, any time is good for coffee, pastries, and gelato. And a little bit of walking, right? These days I'm so thirsty, I don't know why. I get so thirsty, very thirsty. I drink so much water, but it just doesn't even feel like I'm drinking anything. So yeah, friends, where are you? I am at Madman Espresso, one of my favorite espresso spots in the city. I haven't been here for some time, but it's definitely one of my favorite spots in the city. It's on University Place near Washington Square Park. Joe Hernandez, how are you doing? All right. It's always good to drink a little bit of coffee at any time of the day. Ooh, delicious. Breakfast at any time is a good time, even at 3 a.m. Absolutely. It's not good for digestion, but tastes good, right? Feels good. I still like Tim Hortons. You like Tim Hortons? Tim Hortons is like McDonald's, right? Maybe slightly better, I don't know. Maybe slightly better. All right, friends, I'm just drinking my coffee here. I don't mean to just hang around here for too long. All right, let's keep going. Thank you, my friend. Have a good one. I got it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, I figure we go outside. Chill here for a minute. All right, friends. Let's rest up a little bit. We've been walking for some time now. Nadine Smith, thank you so much. Coffee is on me. Thank you, I appreciate you. Oh, friends, before I forget, I wanna send my heartfelt gratitude, thanks to a couple of people who have been supporting the channel via PayPal. I want to say thank you to Angela, Henry and Renee, and Linda Torres. Thank you so much to all of you for supporting the channel via PayPal. Thank you, and I also want to thank you for the continued support as well, both to Angela and Henry and Renee. Thank you to all of you. You guys are making these streams possible. You are helping bring streams to thousands and thousands of people. If it wasn't for you, it would not be possible. So I want to say thank you to all of you. And I also want to say thank you again to Nadine Smith and Tori Day. Thank you so much. Juan Antonio Suarez is saying Tim Hortons started in Canada. Yes, it is a Canadian company. Absolutely. They got more Tim Hortons than, I don't know, stoplights in Canada. That's what I heard. I've only seen maybe like a handful of Tim Hortons, but they say they have more stoplights. I mean, they have more Tim Hortons than stoplights in Canada. I've only been to a couple of cities in Canada, but that's what I heard. Joe Hernandez, that is absolutely right. If you are enjoying today's stream, if you got something out of it, make sure to give it a like. Do me a favor, actually. If you could take a second of your time, give this video a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Give it a like on your computer, your phone, your tablet, anything. If you're watching on a TV, do it on a phone, jump on the phone, give it a like on a tablet or one of those. Thank you for that reminder, Joe Hernandez. And V Brown is saying I had revalued a friendship when he told me he didn't drink hot liquids. Really? Yeah, I mean, a couple of people that I know don't drink coffee. It's crazy. I'm like, how do you do it? Like, how do you go through life, you know? How do you go through life without drinking coffee? And then some people ask me, like, how do you go through life without drinking alcohol? I'm like, that's a good question. I do. Even when I was in college, I mean, why would you not drink, alcohol? They're like, you should be drinking alcohol. How do you do it without alcohol? How do you stay sane without alcohol? And mind you, at that time, I didn't really start drinking coffee. I started drinking coffee later on. So I used to drink a lot of tea, a lot of Earl Grey tea, a lot of herbal tea, green tea. So yeah, they used to be like, how do you do without alcohol? And they would drink like pretty much every weekend. I just can't even stand the smell of alcohol. That's the thing.
Right. But like,
I can't stand it, And there's some people who just don't like coffee, don't even like the smell of coffee. I had a roommate who literally gets upset every time I make coffee at home. He literally hated it. He hated the smell of coffee. So he's like, could you just let me know whenever you're making coffee? Just let me know. All right, and here we have a vintage shop. Are you waiting? Nice. Here we have a vintage shop. There's a few of these in the city. There's a few of these in this neighborhood, by the way. So if you want to buy some vintage stuff at a cheap price, I want to check out one of those. All right. What else could I show you here? Have you guys had a good time so far? Are you having a good time so far? Should we continue? Should we end it? All right, friends. Funny enough, there is another Madman Espresso, literally right next door. How you doing? Look at that. There's literally two in the same block. Can you believe it? My man, how many Madman Espressos do you guys need in the same neighborhood? I just got coffee from the other one.
The bakery down the street. They do like food and sandwiches.
You are just coffee, right?
We got some pastries too.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
But so I guess the bakery is baked over there mainly, right? At that location?
They do like focaccia sandwiches and other stuff.
Oh,
It's
yes.
like a little bit different. They got more food. Yeah. I mean, a lot of these are gonna get like donated or thrown out if you want one.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I usually put them in a bag and leave them with someone like outside.
Oh,
or whatever.
I would take the croissant, my friend.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, the almond one.
Oh, almond, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll save it for later today or for tomorrow. Thank you.
Man, enjoy it. Take care.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Man, I wish they didn't throw out food, man. It's not right. Yeah.
I usually put a big old bag and I walk to Union, and if like I see somebody who needs food, like I'll just give it to them. But
Like
sometimes I don't find it. If I don't find them,
anybody, yeah. But Union Square, I mean, there should be somebody who's willing to take it.
90% of the time I find somebody.
That's right. Okay, that's good to hear. That makes me feel good.
Yeah, of course, man. It sucks. It like hurts me when I gotta throw.
Dude, I know. There's a grocery store in my neighborhood that literally throws out like a bag of like fresh breads, like literally a big bag every single day, and they can't give it out to anybody because it's they have some issues with with the laws and everything and bureaucracy and so on. So literally, I see the lady pretty much because that's the time I go home. And I see her literally throwing out like a big bag of like fresh breads, like Italian bread. I'm like, that hurts, man. And I love bread, you know what I mean? It's just like, why? You know?
They usually got some bread left at the end of the day. The other place too. It's really good. They got really good bread at our bakery.
Okay, I used to you know what? I usually go for coffee, and I haven't been there for ages, but I know the focaccia is really good.
Yeah, it's bomb.
I had it before. It's pretty good.
Yeah, what's your name, man?
Robert.
Robert, I'm
Yeah. Chai?
J-A-I.
Oh, Jai.
Yeah,
Okay. That's cool.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you, my man.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you, though.
Of course, man.
Very nice of you. Appreciate it. Oops. All right, just give me a second here, friends. I got much better service, right? You're right. Yeah, the other guy, he literally didn't want to look at the camera. He was like avoiding eye contact. He didn't want to say much. But yeah, this guy's very friendly, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I can give you something." I'm like, "No, I don't fall. My camera, because I'm using an external mic, and I pulled it by mistake, so I pulled it down. That's the main reason. No, I don't fall. Come on, man. I'm not running. I'm not jumping." All right, I didn't hear you guys say if you liked it or not. I don't know if you are enjoying today's stream. I don't know if you're having a good time. Let me know if I should keep going, if I should take a break, enjoy my croissant, maybe go home. Let me know. Yeah, I got a free croissant. Absolutely, yeah. I didn't even ask for it. He's like, do you want some bakery? I was gonna throw it out anyway. I'm like, sure, I'll take one. He's a very nice guy. All right. Another great place to get gelato is this place right here, Amorino. They have maybe like 5 or 6 locations throughout the city. Their gelatos are fantastic. They have maybe like 10, 15 different flavors, and all of them are fantastic. And they have locations in London, they have locations in Italy, so you know they're good. Who do we have here right now? Joanna, Valerie Wood, Michelle, Andy, Birmingham. Any free cakes? Rob knows where to go, right? I didn't even ask for it. They were like, "Oh, do you want some?" I've had that happen a few times, so you guys know that. I attract all the good people. Well, not always, but most of the time I do attract the good people, the very generous people. All right, they have sorbet options as well, just so you know. They have different flavors of gelato, as you can see. Macaroons too, look at that. Vina saying this is a beautiful day in New York. I agree. They have pistachio, caramel, amarina, blueberry, stracciatella, amarina. They got coconut, yogurt. They even have dulce de leche. This is definitely one of my go-to places in the city, besides Mo Gelato, obviously, or Figo Gelato. See, they have locations in Milan, Paris, London, Madrid, Berlin, Los Angeles, and they probably have more coming up in different cities. All right, I already got my croissant, so that should be a good amount of sugar for today. That should be good enough. All right, and if you are looking for some Mediterranean food, a decent Mediterranean food, some falafel, some tabbouleh, some tahini, I'm gonna show you a place. I'm going to show you another one of my favorite gelaterias in the city. Actually better than Amorino. Because with Amorino, the thing is, some locations are, they do good. They do a great job. And some other locations is kind of okay. So anyway, this is Maman Coffee, Bakery, and Kitchen. But I usually come here whenever I'm craving some Mediterranean food. And I highly, highly, highly recommend this place. Let me show you what they have. For those of you who are vegan, vegetarian, they have a few good options as well, just so you know. And of course, if you just want to get coffee, that's great as well. It's a good choice. The breakfast sandwich, that is what you want to get when you come here. Or maybe make your own omelet. And they also have soup, salad, sandwiches too. But I highly recommend, to make your own, your own omelet with different ingredients, whatever, you fancy. I don't eat cheese, so I take the cheese out, just like, eggs, mushrooms, spinach, tomatoes, and things like that. And you can do it with a brioche bun. Anyway, that's one option here. If you're looking for some Mediterranean food. Another great place to get gelato is this place right here, Gentle Gelateria. It's very small with limited options compared to Amorino, but I highly recommend this place, Gelateria Gentle. They have a few locations in the city. One is here, the other one is in Brooklyn, the other one is in Greenwich Village. I know 3, I think there's a 4th one. I don't know exactly where it is, but I've been to all the locations, and I would say all of them are fantastic. No, I'm not vegan. No, I'm far from it. I'm not vegan. I don't eat cheese. I don't eat a few things, like yogurt, mayo, things like that. But that's just because I don't like it. It's not because of dietary restrictions. I don't eat pork either. I don't eat any like greasy food. But in any case, they also have some great bakeries here, not just gelato. Torta di mele. This is good stuff right here. Yeah, so when it comes to options, they don't have a lot of options, but it really tastes fantastic. It's delicious. You guys only have 3 locations, right? Or is there a 4th one?
4.
Which is the 4th one?
Which of the locations?
So I know the one in Brooklyn, the one in Greenwich Village, and this one. Where?
Nolita.
Oh, Nolita. Ah, okay. Nice. I usually go to the one in Brooklyn, Williamsburg. Yeah. They have lots of options, as you can see, but not as many options as or Marino, I should say. But still great options. Yes, I do eat fish. Actually, I love fish. Fish is one of my favorite foods. Oh yeah, I love fish. I love fish. I'm not a big fan of like oyster, shrimp, and things like that. I'm not a fan. I would eat it, but I'm not a fan. Like squid and things like that. It's okay, but it's not something that I crave. So back in the day, like a couple of years ago, there was a Nutella store in this neighborhood, and I think they closed it. I don't see it anymore. There used to be a Nutella store. Literally the entire store is just Nutella. Everything Nutella. Different kinds of Nutella. But now it's closed. And here we have some Greek food, Alexander Theodis, and also Maria Coca. Like always, we have a little bit of everything from different parts of the world. Here we have a taverna, a Greek taverna, village taverna, Greek grill. A little bit of Santorini over here, as you can see. A little bit of that Mykonos feel to it. You know what, to be honest with you, I've not even seen any like Nutella store in Italy. That was like literally my first Nutella store ever that I've seen. And now it's gone. Anyway, another good place to get Middle Eastern food, Mediterranean food is this place right here, Naya. They have a couple of locations. I do like the location in Lower Manhattan, by the way, in the financial district. The location there is one of my favorite Nayas in the city. They have a few more, but here we have another one. Most of the time they're very spacious, and if you are vegetarian, if you eat vegan food, they have that option for you as well. I'm doing my best to actually show different kinds of food and not just, meat stuff. So there we go. Do you like Greek food? Eva, absolutely, of course. I know you guys put a lot of cheese, so usually I ask without the cheese. And every time I say no cheese, no feta cheese, they're like, why? Why you don't eat cheese? I'm like, I just don't like the texture of cheese. I just don't like it. I'm like, oh. But they still take it out. They understand. But it makes them a little upset, you know? But yeah, Greek food is amazing. Greek food is amazing, especially whenever I feel like I want to eat something healthy. I eat Greek food or Mediterranean food or maybe Middle Eastern food, like Lebanese food. Lebanese food is very healthy, at least healthier than what I normally eat. And Sweet Green is another place for our vegan, vegetarian friends. They do have a lot of great options. The name is Sweet Green. They have a few of these in the city. Lots of great options. It's like a fast food place, but a healthier option. You can get a big bowl of salad. All right, here we have Blue Bottle Coffee. I used to like them. They used to be fantastic, but nowadays the quality has gone down. All right, another good place to get coffee and some bakeries is La Colombe Coffee. It started in Pennsylvania. They expanded to different cities. They have locations throughout New York, DC, Boston. I think they started in Boston, if I'm not mistaken. Either Boston or Philadelphia, either one. And they have a few locations there as well. Great coffee. So if you come here, get the cortado. They have a few locations throughout the city. Whichever location you go to, they're decent. And get the cortado. Cortado here is fantastic. And also, of course, they got great pastries as well, as you can see, bombolonis and cookies. A lot of good stuff. I like so sometimes, you know, you gotta switch it up. You can't just eat the same type of food all the time, you know what I mean? You gotta switch it up. You gotta be nice to your stomach. You can't just eat meat all the time, you know? But I respect people who are vegan and vegetarian, man. I don't know how you do it. I mean, I can be a vegan, a vegetarian for like a day, but the next day I gotta make up for the day that I missed. You know what I mean? Whew. Well, I don't know how people do it. I have respect for you. I have respect for all our vegan and vegetarian friends. Hey, look what's coming. Look what's coming to this neighborhood, as you can see. P.F. Chang's.
Oh, I didn't meet Connor with you.
P.F. Chang is pretty much in every mall in America, right? Every mall in America has a P.F. Chang's. Anyway, I was vegan for 2 days. That's funny. 2 days doesn't count, V. Brown. That don't count. Were you just did you run out of meat at home? You just didn't have the time? Didn't have the time to go to the store, is that why? Usually that's the case. You're like, oh, I don't have time, I'm too busy. So I'm gonna be vegan, I'm just gonna eat all the salad that I have at home. All the spinach. You know? I should have bought you flowers. I should have bought you flowers. Oh, are you doing intermittent fasting? I've heard about that. Is it worth it? Joss Dean, what's going on? My friend from the Netherlands, right? The Netherlands. How are you doing? I hope all is well. 2 days was enough to realize it wasn't for me. It wasn't for you. That's funny. That I do not want to be a vegan. That I do not want to be a vegetarian. That's funny. No, I do have a couple of friends who are vegetarian, vegan, you know, who like watch their calories, you know, watch what they're eating. And every time they see me buy pastries or anything, you know, that has high carbs, they're like, especially the girls are like, oh my God, aren't you like worried about your health? Aren't you worried about diabetes? You eat so much carbs. You eat a lot of sugary food. You eat a lot of bakeries, pastries. Aren't you worried about diabetes? From Morocco, Ahmed, marhaba, marhaba Ahmed. Joseph is saying little pricey place. Which one? Which one is pricey? Kenny Everett? Who is Kenny Everett? I was actually trying to sound like my friends, one of my friends. She's always like, aren't you worried about diabetes? Aren't you worried about your health? I'm like, I got 99 problems, homie. You think I'm worried about calories? Think I want to count calories? I got 99,000 problems. Calories ain't one of them. You know what I mean? She's always like, oh my, and then she like sends me, you know, she's my friend's little sister, and she's like, you know, trying to become a doctor. She's in medical school. She like sends me what she eats, you know, a picture of what she eats. I'm like, where's the rest of the food? She's like, yeah, I have 2 pieces of meat, or you know, chicken or something, or fish. And then she goes, you know, I have a bowl of salad, 5 tomatoes, you know, like 2 potato wedges. I'm like, Kenny Everett show? Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know the show. I don't watch TV. I don't have TV. I honestly don't know what's going on in the TV world. I have no clue. Oh yeah, she I mean, she's not starving, but she like literally counts her calories. She tells me like, oh, today I ate 800 calories. It's too much. She's like, I gotta make it up. I gotta take down some, you know, I gotta cut calories tomorrow or something like that. I'm like, I guess I gotta eat for you too. I guess whatever you don't eat, let me know. I'll eat it. And yeah, she like, you know, like I would send her something, right? Maybe like a picture of a pastry or a gelato or something, and then she sends me like articles, research papers, how bad it is to eat ice cream, pastries, and what they add to it, and you know how it affects your health and your mood, gut health, and this and that. I'm like, if I don't eat pastries and coffee and so on, I bet I would not be a nice person. I would be so angry all the time. Anyway, so we have Nordstrom Rack. If you come to the city, I highly recommend you go here. If you're thinking about buying something, don't go to any other store. Unless you go to Jersey, you're not gonna find a better deal for high quality items as you would at Nordstrom Rack or TJ Maxx. Those are my go-to places. Everything in moderation, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Christine. That's absolutely right. Everything in moderation. Too much of anything is not good. I don't think so. Too much of anything good, bad, whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Oh, of course, you know, too much of a bad thing it's not good. But anything that you do, you gotta do it in moderation, whatever it is. Juan is saying he's watching. You are in Union Square. Absolutely. I started at Union Square. I walked to Washington Square Park. I came back, and now I passed 4th Avenue, and now going to Irving. Anyway, in any case, friends, let's see. We have an hour and 36 minutes. That's a long, long time, my friends. Guess what? Guess what, Christine? Can you guess which school owns this cafe? Could you guess? Kenny Everett was on TV in the 70s and 80s. Oh, okay, I don't know. I wasn't born at that time. I'm gonna look him up though. Kenny Everett? Is that how he talks? I was actually just joking. It's not the way I talk. I was just joking. But that's good to know though. That is very, very, very good to know. NYU, you got it right, Christine. Christine Camley. Do you want me to send a message to NYU? Anything that you want to say while I'm here? Is Trader Joe's still there? Yes. Oh yeah, TJ's is always here. That is a very good point, Ray of Sunshine. I do burn a lot of calories though, so I walk a lot, I lose a lot, to a point where I'm like losing too much weight, to be honest. Somebody asked about Trader Joe's? This is a wine shop, and right next door is the Trader Joe's supermarket. All right, friends and family, I think we had a good time so far. I think this might be a good time to end today's stream. What do you think? What do you all think?
That goes fast. Okay. Well, thank you.
What do you guys think? Oops, I missed a super chat. I missed a super chat. Heidi Anelli Sebala. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much.
We're gonna have to figure out this.
That's very nice of you. Thank you, I appreciate it. And friends, if you do want to support the channel, all the best ways to support the channel are in the description of the video. If you look into the description box, if you look under the description box, you'll see different ways to support the channel. There's many ways you can support the channel. And guess what? Joe's Pizza apparently is a pizza shop that's favored, or that's liked, or that's popular amongst the Hollywood crowd. So apparently, when Kim Kardashian and what's his name, Jonas, one of the Jonas brothers, came for the Met Gala, they stopped by Joe's Pizza. And after that, a lot of people have been coming to Joe's Pizza. I mean, it's already a popular, very popular spot in the city. But apparently, after Kim K and what's his name, one of the Jonas brothers, stopped by Joe's Pizza. In any case, I want to say thank you to all the mods for your time, for your help. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to everybody who supported the channel today with super chats. Thank you very much. I also want to say thank you to those who have been supporting the channel via PayPal. That is Angela, Henry, Renee, and Linda Torres. Thank you so much for the continued support. And of course, I want to say thank you to all of you for joining in today, for being part of this Sunday adventure in Lower Manhattan and at Union Square, at Washington Square Park, and everything in between. I want to say thank you to all of you. I also want to say thank you to Tori Day, Darrell, Josephine, Sally Cepillo, Juan Antonio Suarez, Artista Intuiting. Oh, I didn't see you this whole time. Were you here? Artist Intuiting. Christine Conley, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you, V Brown. Valerie Wood, Let's see. We got AB, Nadine Smith. Thank you for your support, Nadine. Thank you so much. And thank you, Heidi, Anelli, Sepala. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ray of Sunshine, Christina G, Real Dutch Maz, Whining Stream. All right. Joe Love, Jaws Dean. Thank you for joining as well, all the way from the Netherlands. Brenda D. And Rajesh Khan, Joseph Taylor, as always, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. In any case, friends, I'm probably going to end the stream in a couple of minutes, but until then, we're going to walk around, check out as many places we can, you know, maybe make new friends, check out more NYU buildings, you know how it goes. And we have somebody from Nashville, Tennessee. How you doing, my friend? Is that how you guys say hello? You guys say howdy, right? Or is howdy just Texas? Trinidad and Tobago, and we have somebody from Iran. Where in Iran? All right, one of the most popular bubble tea places in the city is this one. I've never tried it, but I know they have a couple of locations in the city. I used to drink a lot of bubble tea when I was in college, but not so much these days. There's another thrift shop over here, and this one is like crystal spiritual stuff I don't know anything about. And then you have a chicken store, mad for chicken. Justin is saying that Rob is the most. What do you mean? What do you mean, my friend? Hi, how you doing? Ooh, there's another California license plate, my friends. I'm gonna just twist the camera to the right and then show it to you. That is so cool. There's another California license plate. We got to see two today. Bricio de Leon, I hope you're watching. We saw two California license plates. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Look at this baby right here. Woo!
You see when he turned it on, the head
Yeah,
comes
that comes out, exactly. As soon as he turns the
That's
engine.
owner over there.
Who, the guy with the beard?
Yeah.
Nice.
I guess he's the owner to Jim.
Oh, I see.
I wanted to hear the muffler, but he didn't turn it on. I wanted
To hear it, yeah. But this one, I don't know if it has a muffler to it, but it definitely has a lot of power. It's so beautiful. And you can tell he keeps it very clean. He keeps it super clean. Ooh,
And people get next to it when I see they go up and down with their motorcycle. They scratch it, they're in trouble, man.
You get in trouble. I mean, like, it's gonna cost a lot of money to fix that.
I don't get next to that stuff, boy.
Yeah. Smart man. You are a smart man. That's a beautiful car. That is one beautiful car, my friends. That's a Bentley. That's a Rolls Royce, my friend. That one is not a Bentley. That's a Rolls Royce. That's a Rolls Royce coupe. Phantom coupe. All right, friends. I think it's time to say goodbye. Until next time, signing off from 2nd Avenue on East 14th Street in Lower Manhattan. Friends, if you had enjoyed today's stream, if you got something out of it, make sure to give this video a like. That is one way you can help the channel grow and bring streams just like this one more often. And again, thank you to all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this Sunday adventure. All right, until next time, signing off. Take care, friends. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good one, artists, including Sally Cepillo, Norman Ross. Much love to you as well, Sally Cepillo. BOVHFR, greetings. Oh, I wish you came a few minutes earlier. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.